Tonight, extreme winter weather blasting the country. 6 million people under wind chill alerts, stretching from the Midwest to the Northeast. Some parts of the country facing the coldest air in 3 years. Across the upper Midwest and New England, wind chills forecasted as low as 25 below zero.
This is terrible. I can't even feel my fingers. It's numb.
In eastern Wisconsin, 27 people, many of them ice fishing, rescued after this sheet of ice suddenly broke loose, floating 3/4 of a mile offshore.
It's a really dangerous event with the cold water, the winds, the temperatures, the changing conditions.
Heavy lake effect snow fueling dangerous whiteout conditions across the Great Lakes. Pulaski, New York, seeing 24 inches of snow in 24 hours. The governor of the state warning against any and all unnecessary travel. In Oswego County, this tractor trailer jackknifing, bringing traffic to a standstill. The devastating system moving swiftly east next. Temperatures expected to plummet even lower in New England tomorrow.
Frostbite in 30 minutes or less with exposed skin. You want to limit your time outdoors.
Boston closing its schools Tuesday due to extreme cold. Here in New York City, the well below freezing temperatures could be dangerous, even deadly for the city's at-risk and unhoused population. Nonprofits like the Bowery Mission scrambling to get people into shelters as temperatures are expected to plummet overnight.
You add not only the cold, but the vulnerability of illness and underlying conditions, and all of that just creates such a scary situation for those that are unsheltered at this time.
Lines forming outside the shelter in Tribeca as people prepare for some of the lowest temps since 2019.
All right, Dasha joins us now live from New York City. Dasha, I want to talk to you about how the city is dealing with keeping the homeless safe and warm during this pandemic. But I want to go back to that rescue we just saw in your story there out of Wisconsin. Those ice fishermen rescued. What exactly happened?
Yeah, Tom, just a remarkable story and incredible to take a look at that video. It took rescuers an hour and a half to get folks off of that sheet of ice. They said that the ice moved further and further away from shore with each trip they took to rescue people. The authorities say that they believe that barge traffic weakened the ice on that shoreline of the bay, along with winds and different changing currents that were contributing factors. They say that people should be extremely careful, avoid that area for now, and that ice is never 100% safe, Tom.
Great effort by those first responders. All right, let's talk about New York City, where you're joining us live tonight from. So I saw there you spoke with the chief of the program at the Bowery Mission. COVID, obviously a big concern when so many people are in need of shelter tonight. What are they doing to address both the pandemic and this deep freeze?
Yeah, Tom, the organization that I spoke with, and I'm sure many similar organizations across the country, never thought that they would be dealing with a second winter of what they call the dual realities of both COVID-19 and these freezing temperatures, making things all the more difficult. They told me that pre-pandemic, they would simply be trying to get as many people into that shelter as possible tonight. But right now, they have to get as many people in as they can while also thinking about safety, and especially with the Omicron virus being so transmissible. We actually went inside one of their areas where they serve food to folks. The tables were a little bit socially distanced. They had plexiglass up, and they're really trying to balance safety in terms of COVID, but also safety in terms of trying to get people out of this dangerous cold here tonight, Tom.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.